wrestling fans, back with the crazy wrestling news. And, you know, I try to bring you guys as much information as possible about breaking stuff with wrestling. Kurt Angle was just inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame for 2017. Congratulations, Kurt Angle. Apparently, so was Diamond Dallas Page and Big Van Vader. Two huge major superstars. Recently, Big Van Vader was given 2 years to live, wrestling fans. That's some crazy news to be hearing. On his behalf, he's been busy since the beginning of the year of January. Big Van Vader has been at DDP Yoga working on stuff. Apparently, he says he's nowhere wanting to die anytime soon. He plans to continue doing wrestling on the independent level and doing some big shows. Good for Big Van Vader. For you guys that want to help support Vader or any of the stuff, go check out Pro Wrestling Tees right now. You guys can pick up an awesome Vader t-shirt. On that, let's jump to more awesome wrestling news. As stuff is changing and there's different shows to watch, don't forget to check out the OG Kevin Gill show, where it's all talk about wrestling. Sometimes there's a little bit of video games, sometimes there's a little talk about other stuff. But there's a great interview with Matt and Jeff Hardy, including Mick Foley, and many more interviews from Sean Waltman, the guy who played X-Pac. And there's so many great interviews on the show for you guys to be watching. And I recommend it. It's the OG Kevin Gill show. You know, check it out today. It's pretty good. It's, you know, it's about being positive, you know, and it's a good show. It's about an hour long, and they got some awesome interviews from Finn Balor. Even there's an interview with Bayley, and, you know, the list of wrestlers just go on. And I think some of you guys would like a Cheeseburger from Ring of Honor Wrestling. You know, some of the guys you may never heard of, but it's good. It's going to have the big names, the little names, everything in the pro wrestling scene. So wrestling fans, you know, there's a lot of big stuff going down in the wrestling world right now. Rumors are very huge right now regarding WrestleMania 33 and Vince McMahon. He said, as times are changing, he wants to see it. WrestleMania 33 is looked at as one of the biggest shows of 2017. So wrestling fans will be talking about it, kind of how they were talking, you know, back in the 80s about WrestleMania and WrestleMania 2 and 3. Those were some of the biggest years in the business. And, you know, so it's about time stuff heats up in a big way. So here we're going to jump this forward. The rumors about the Hardy Boys returning. Apparently, Jeff Hardy, you know, their contracts are almost up with TNA Wrestling, so they want to see about joining up with WWE for a short time, period. Apparently, Vince wants the Hardys to be at WrestleMania, and this would be a big deal. Now, here's the shocking news. The Hardys might be free agents, so we may see them involvement at WrestleMania 33, but this could lead to other big career moments for the WWE. The Hardys, Kurt Angle, Hulk Hogan, and many other big, huge names. There's even talk about Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, you know, a whole ton of superstars having their involvement with this WrestleMania. Apparently, and Vince is taking quite notice. TNA Wrestling is stepping up everything. Big shocking news for some of you wrestling fans. Big Don West is back with his huge sales for TNA. You know, so this would be interesting. You know, TNA Wrestling is, you know, they're hiring back a lot of the old people that used to help TNA because Jarrett's back in the door. Now, Don West, we all know he joined up with Global Force Wrestling, ran by Jeff Jarrett, which Jeff Jarrett right now is helping big time run TNA Wrestling. So, you know, stuff's, you know, looking over like a good point, you know. So, you know, some interesting stuff. So, I hope you guys are enjoying a lot of what's going on with wrestling and big moments and big shows and all that stuff going on. There's a lot of awesome stuff. Like, if you guys are into wrestling, if you guys want to see, I guess, you know, I recommend you guys going and checking out today. So, but yeah, so we got that interesting stuff going on. Then we got a whole bunch of rumors going around about Kenny Omega. Now, he's part of the Bullet Club. You know, the rumors shot out about him joining up in the WWE, going up against like John Cena and many other huge superstars. And we're wondering, you know, what's next? You know, what's next for New Japan Pro Wrestling? You know, what can we see next? So apparently, we're going to see a huge push with the WWE and more superstars from New Japan Pro Wrestling. So wrestling fans, on top of that, some of you guys are familiar with ECCW. I mention it all the time. It's a pro wrestling company from Canada. Becky Lynch, Daniel Bryan, you know, a list of names that came from this promotion. Well, the Bollywood boys who were on the 205 were there. And now WWE, apparently rumors are they're looking into this promotion for other talent. And I have an awesome video for you guys to check out. It's called The Crazy Wrestling Show, where I interview one of the guys from the group, The Catch. So, you know, it's not the longest interview, but, you know, go check it out. You know, we had the privilege to go stand behind the scenes, and he did the interview with me. So, much thanks goes out to him, and he took his time to do the interview. The Cunninghams are very nice guys. And wrestling fans, I'll be back with more wrestling rumors, news, and updates. Thank you.